think the focus just has to be on playing our brand of football. And that's complementary football, Tony. So to your point, obviously you're always trying to help out either side, and you're trying to play the field position game at times. But I think definitely our focus offensively is to go play our brand of football.
Yeah. It's like, who is
Okay, I'm uncomfortable. Let's get to
handsome guy.
You guys love Kevin Stefanski.
George Clooney of coaches. Looking like a snack.
Believe it or not, no lies detected. Clock management and establishing the run game will be the key to defeating the Chiefs. Nate, you just talked about this.
No lies detected? Is that what you just said? Okay.
I thought I was going to slide.
Excuse me. Let me take a sip right there. Listen, it's not about clock management. It's about stop management. Stopping the run for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
You have to force Kansas City to run. You can't pick your poison. This isn't, all right, you know what? We're facing the Chiefs. Let's go man-to-man. You're toast. All right, we're facing the Chiefs. Let's go zone. You're toast. How about you just try to force them to run the rock? And with the injury of Clyde Edwards-Helaire and now Le'Veon having to take on more of the responsibility, I feel like that's going to be the key. Now, Le'Veon, this is your life. This is what you were brought here to do. This is why you didn't work out with the Jets, because this is your moment. You can recapture
the Steelers.
All of the magic. In this postseason, you can recapture all the magic and respect if you hold down the fort. But if I'm the Browns, I am forcing these guys to run. I don't want them to throw against me.
You know what's crazy? Damian Williams opted out because of COVID-19, and then Duvernay Tardif did, and like the Chiefs went on this crazy tear. They could use Damian Williams so much this weekend.
Gosh.
And like we don't.
There's no opting in, Triggs?
We haven't mentioned his name in 6 months.
I totally forgot about that.
Big game Dame. You can't opt back in. And I wonder where he is. I wonder if he's watching. Like, let me back in. But that's the rules. To beat the Chiefs, you need a freak thing to happen. Honestly, I feel like that's what it takes. And the Texans almost beat the Chiefs in the playoffs last year when they got a 24-0 lead before squandering it. And how'd they do that? It took some crazy special teams muffs and miscues by Kansas City. I think you need one of these, honestly. I'm not saying they're unbeatable, just straight up, but these certainly help. This was last year. Tyreek Hill, this is what you learn in 5th grade. Don't do this. On the 5-yard line, you don't try to field a punt because that could happen. And then, of course, Colquitt, who is punting, gets one blocked also by the Houston Texans.
They were supposed to lose this game.
They were down 24-0 and they won by 20.
You're showing this nonsense in a game that they won.
They won by 20. But this is what you need to even be competitive, I think. I don't think you beat them straight up in a playoff game after they've had a week to prepare. Colquitt actually is back with the team, which is kind of a cool story. It was a longtime Chiefs punter, got released. They went with Thompson. And then they recently added Colquitt back, which is kind of cool. And for special teams reasons, might play a role. So I think you need a freak special teams accident, not even a touchdown. You just need them to mess up. I know it sounds like it's a big thing to ask for.
No, it is. Peter, are you a big fan of Austin Reiter? Austin Reiter is the Chiefs center. I highly doubt that on the first play of the game, he's going to snap it 10 feet over Patrick Mahomes' head. I don't think the Browns are going to get what they got last week. But I also think you can't count on a freak turnover. Again, what you got to do, how about just a good old-fashioned, conventional, old-fashioned turnover?
Oh, please.
How about Patrick Mahomes, that was an interception?
No.
What? Struck by lightning. They need this. Patrick Mahomes is capable of it. He threw one against the Raiders in the game they lost, his first one of the season. Here he is getting picked off in the end zone. I went back and I watched the cut-up of the Raiders-Chiefs, the game they lost this year.
Yeah.
The Chiefs were up 21-10. They're cruising. Yeah. Like, it kind of just fell apart, and then he got picked off. The Raiders did it. The Dolphins did it a couple times. Dolphins did it 3 times. Guys, get a pick from Mahomes. Get a strip sack. I don't think you can win if Mahomes does not turn the ball over. Maybe twice. So, yes, I would love the drop punts if you're a Browns fan.
Yeah.
How about just a good old-fashioned interception? How about Denzel Ward steps in front of one and jumps? I mean, is that blasphemy?
And hold on to it.
Hey! Yes.
And hold on to it, right? How many dropped picks?
Like a 50.
For Mahomes, like basically 50 this year.
Right.
I don't know. I saw what the Steelers did to that Browns secondary in the second half. I don't know.
It wasn't great.
I don't know if they're ready for
They got
the
Denzel
Chiefs
back.
coming. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Denzel
That's true.
back.